Recently, somebody asked me, what countries do Manila Times love? And you know, let's get into that. So this is all the countries Manila Times loves to hate. America, of course, because, you know, freedom, democracy, man, gets on their nerves. Canada, the friendly people of Canada, Manila Times can't stand you. Australia, another great friendly country, Manila Times can't stand you. England, Manila Times don't like you either. Pretty much most of Europe, including France, they don't like you either. We'll get into Ukraine in a little bit. Japan, we already did an article today why they hate Japan, because Japan has enough audacity to stand up against China, and that makes Manila Times angry. Taiwan, because God forbid if they're an independent country and China really don't own them, that really gets on their nerves because they consider that China's personal problem. Why is the world getting involved in that? Why in the world would America and everybody else just love democracy and just don't let China do what they want? South Korea, same thing as Japan. Ukraine, for a different reason than most of the Europe, because they didn't surrender to Russia. They literally wrote an article why they should have just surrendered to Russia and let Putin have his way. These are all the countries that Manila Times does love, by the way. Russia, we just talked about that. They just love Putin. They don't understand why the world hates Putin and just doesn't let him have his way. North Korea, I kid you not, they like North Korea too. They never wrote a bad article about North Korea. Syria, another fine country Manila Times likes. They really did praise them when they helped Russia fight in Ukraine. They thought that was really, really good brothership right there. Iran, I deliberately made that picture small because Iran is small and insignificant. Iran is literally nothing. And by the way, I'm glad to tell you the final one that we should already know. China. I kid you not, Manila Times literally said China is perfect in every way. I'm still laughing about that months later. It is the most ridiculously, utterly thing. And, you know, to be a journalist in the Philippines is a little bit hard than it might be in America, right? Because Manila Times can't stand it when anybody criticizes anything. They don't understand debate. They just think that you should automatically surrender to these dictatorships, and they hate when anybody promotes freedom and democracy in any kind of way. This is the reality of Manila Times is they're China Times. They're brought and paid for by China, and they support China, and they literally want you Filipinos to totally submit to Chinese rule. That's Manila Times. And by the way, thank you for watching Joe's Corner. You guys take care of each other.